Hi, hello everyone. Hope you are all doing amazing. And it's been a long time that I came on a live, and today I felt like we should do something regularly where students get benefited out of it. Otherwise, also my followers and my subscribers, all of us who wanted to learn something new, I'm going to come every day and I'm going to share with you some interesting topics also. So I'm really sorry that I was not able to make it for a very long time. So from now on, let's make it for sure that I will come every day live and I'm going to give you whatever that I am able to add some value to you. Okay. Hope it is quite interesting topic for you as well, and you will be able to implement whatever that you're learning from here. And how many of you just tell me that you're tired of that endless cycle of trying to stretch your own income until the end of this month, until end of every month? Like you keep juggling multiple things so that you could save that little penny for yourself, and then you finally feel like, oh my god, I'm just tired of budgeting and all that, and every time you go on a negative balance on your budget. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? Right. Imagine if you could turn your, spare time into a stream of income and make your first 1 lakh from the comfort of your home. And what would that feel like? And today I'm going to discuss about that. It's been like you're stuck in a maze of a financial trap and you're trying to find an exit, but running into dead ends, right? But what if I could tell you today the way in which you can get out of the maze, get out of that financial trap, and it is right in front of you, and the key is already in your hands. So I'm going to make it very exciting, and I will tell you, I understand that many women go through the challenge of financial struggles. It is quite common. People face so many financial stress, and they get the most common stress that I have seen in many of my clients, many of my students. Of course, for a common man, is that the financial stress, which is quite possible for anyone to feel financially stressed out. So let's figure out some ways in which you can get out of that. So does it feel like no matter how hard you work, the money is just slipping away, and the frustration of living paycheck by paycheck, and you keep waiting constantly for that beginning of the month, and it increases your anxiety of not knowing if you will be able to cover up the rest of the days of the month, right? So let's do some kind of work on how you can actually get out of this financial trap. Okay, so that's going to be an interesting topic altogether, and we will discuss about that. Before we get ahead and talk about this, I want to tell you something. First of all, you need to understand this. You figuring out a way to get out of your financial trap is always like you are fixing the holes on a bucket, on a bucket of water, and you keep pouring in, more of water, more of money inside it, not knowing how to stop it, right? So that is how you are living your life right now. I want to tell you, let's before it drains faster, you can actually fill it back. And how to do that, I want to mention some of the common pain points that you guys are currently facing, just for an understanding purpose, and I want to give you some strategies which can actually work for you as well. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, right. See, to me, I always felt, even I have been through such kind of scenarios in my over a decade before. I felt financial security is like keeping us so trapped, and it creates a constant stress. Sometimes it leads us to settle for something lesser than what we actually deserve. You feel stuck, like you are in a quicksand, and every time you try to get ahead of it, you are being pulled back. And imagine your life is like a car which is stuck in a mud, and no matter how hard you press your accelerator, and you just keep spinning your wheels, and you're not going anywhere, right? I felt my life like that. And thankfully I was able to figure out a way to get out of such kind of scenario. And what I would suggest you today is some step by step approach in which you can get out of this challenge. Okay, let's get started. See, number one thing is that let's first break it down into actionable points, because this is not just a GAN section where we just watch me live. It's not an entertainment thing that I come and do. I really wanted to add some serious value in every one of your life, whoever is watching it live or even later. So understand this, take some notes if you're watching me. First thing is, I want you to identify what is your passion, what is your skill set, and how you can actually monetize that. In today's day and age, it is quite possible for anybody to do something like a teaching, like a coaching, or like servicing someone. Anyway, it is possible for somebody to actually recognize their own skill set and passion and use it into a monetizable service, right? So first you need to identify what is that I can use to monetize. And the second thing is that the area where you will have challenge over here is, what is my passion? What is my passion that I can convert? Because you think that either you are on an extreme of jack of multiple trades, right? Many women I have seen in my community, the first thing when they come into my community, they always say that, ma'am, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, I'm good at this. And they have multiple skill set like baking, gardening, sewing, stitching, crocheting, so many things, but they don't understand that what is that I can use it at one single point, which is very passionate about. Even in the midnight, if I wake you up and you are like constantly start talking about it, like how I'm doing right now, right? So you should figure out a way where you can, you understand, you are quite passionate about that topic. So only that kind of thing works. And let me tell you why. There are people who keep starting their business based on what is trending right now. But after a certain point, they start feeling there is a hollow success. They keep copying things from multiple places, and they find at certain point they are not able to scale up after a certain level. See, business doesn't need to be something that you need to copy from other body. It doesn't work that way. So the best thing is to identify what is that you are truly passionate about, what is that you feel like anytime you are ready to talk about it, do something about it. You don't feel like the time is going away when you are indulging in such kind of an activity. That's the first thing. And second simple thing is, you need to sit and do a workable plan. What is that workable plan? How can I monetize with this particular talent? Okay. Say, for example, I had a maid at my home, not now, long back. And this maid had a daughter, and she always used to come back and complain to me, ma'am, my daughter is always, indulging in some kind of paperwork, craft work, and she's making the home very dirty with, all the decluttering things around and picking up all the waste stuff wherever she finds it. And she keeps doing all the nasty things that I don't like. And she says that I'm always tired to go back home and clean the home and all that. But when I hear this, in general, parenting always means that they want to have a house like a very neat, clean kind of a. Even if we are not maintaining it, many people I could see that they wanted to have like a rule kind of a thing. The house has to be like kept everything on the same place, unless it looks like a museum, right? So forget about that. What I wanted to say is that when I heard about this, I was very curious to meet her daughter. So I asked her, why don't you call her during the weekend while you're here, when she has, when she is off from her school? And she brought her back to my home when on a Sunday. And then I was talking to the child, and I gave her some pencils, and then I gave some tissue papers kind of stuff. And I could see in few minutes the child started doing some amazing craft work with a waste tissue paper and pen and pencil. I realized, wow, that's a brilliant idea. What kind of creativity the child is performing in front of me. Then I told the child, why don't you start doing it rigorously and make money out of it so that you can support your family? And then she was initially like, ma'am, I don't know how to do and all that. But later, at some point, I just made her convinced that, Start doing it, and later start posting. Open an Instagram or a Facebook account, post these stuff that you have created until now, because they always keep taking pictures, because children are very curious, right? Whatever the work that they do, she has such a huge collection of pictures, but she don't have the real craft work that she has done, because her mom used to throw that all to the dustbin. So I said, like, you have images, that's perfect, just start posting it across multiple social media, and just wait and tell them that if you want a very creative birthday gift to your family members, that you have, that they have to be like surprised about, then just message me. This is a small tweak that I gave her, and she started doing that. You know what, today the child is making somewhere from 50,000 to 1 lakh per month, and she's actually exporting her craft work to many countries, many countries. And how was that possible? Is that when we were able to figure out that she has some creative work that can be monetized, right? And today she is making some stuff out of raisins, and some molding work. When the newborn baby is born, she takes the molds of the hands and all that, creating something out of it. And she makes, to me also, she gifted me a butterfly box. I was like, what is this butterfly box? To my birthday, she gave me a gift. Like, when I opened the box, the butterfly started flying, which is made out of paper, and with rubber band and a paper. And she also kept some chocolates inside. So the chocolates were also flying when the box was opened. It was quite amazing to see her doing such kind of work. I was really impressed by the way she did that. See, and I also told my friends and family members to just support her, because such a small child may not be having more followers in the initial stage and all that. I kept talking to people, whoever I met them. Even today, I'm just talking to you. See, the thing is that you need to exactly understand what is that workable thing that I can, thing out of my passion or skill set. And the third biggest thing is that many women always feel that selling is a sin. They feel, if I sell or somebody is selling to me, is a sin. But what they don't realize is that I was just scrolling through some social media platforms. I don't want to name them, but I could see some women literally dressing up in front of the camera, literally dressing up in front of the camera. I felt, what is this social media is being used for? Because many children today have mobile phones to them, and they may start seeing all the nonsense stuff that these people also post, these people also perform. I was like surprised. But when such kind of bad intended people can do that, why don't you do something which is of good cause, right? For any women who is listening, because understand this, selling is not bad. We have been conditioned saying that selling is bad. And I keep telling this to my students also. When you tell have you ever told your child that, mommy don't like this, please don't behave like this to me? Or you keep trying different ways to convince your family members for any of your ideas. What does that really mean? It's selling, right? You are selling your ideas to your family members. You are selling your motherhood to your children, because you are selling, hey, you know what? I'm a mother. You need to listen to me. You're saying in different ways. See, knowingly or unknowingly, we are selling something or the other, even our own brand identity, every day in multiple points. We keep selling ourselves, just that we consciously don't realize that. So you need to understand how to market your service. And today everyone have a very big digital gadget of a mobile phone. It's quite easy for you to reach any people at anywhere around the world. So it is quite possible, just that you need to understand that you are using it for a good cause and a good intention, right? So, and trust me, if at all people have not done any kind of marketing, how would you came to know that there are different products which is available? Today I'm sitting in front of a light, right? Lighting is there in front of me. What if the Einstein or whoever has invented the bulb has not told about this and they kept it within their home? Nobody would have seen it, right? So every gadget is being, marketed as a new option, new opportunity for us to go and seek some value out of it. So do not think selling as a sin, do not think selling as a bad stuff, but rather I would suggest you, in a digital age like this, you can make the best use of social media, and you can, use it for your own benefit, and you don't need to be stuck in a financial trap all the time. Trust me, it's not always women keep selling the clothing part and some food thing, and come out of that old conditioning. You have more creative stuff inside you, just that you need to figure out what is my passion, what is my skill set that I can actually monetize. You just need to identify that. And of course, many of my students have gone through a rigorous change once they were able to understand what is that they are very good at, what is their strength, what is their unique capabilities that they can use, right? If you're finding it hard to figure out by yourself, and I would highly suggest you, tomorrow there is my webinar which is happening at 11 o'clock, and you can just message me under this particular video. I'm going to give you the link if you're more interested. It is a free masterclass which you can attend to identify how you can actually make that 1 lakh per month possible for you as well, and change the status, the financial status of your family as well. See, the only thing which is standing between you and that extra income or that basic income is that taking that first step. And you can do this from your home, from any part of the world. It is not necessary for you to have fancy tools, fancy certification. The real power is in your hand, is in your brain. Okay, so think of it like a journey, and you already have a roadmap. All you need to do is just start walking on that, and each step will bring you closer to the 1 lakh rupees journey and the freedom that you are truly seeking for yourself. So take the first step today by signing up for my free masterclass on launching your own life coaching business, which can be the best tool that anybody can actually jump on and start getting on to this particular journey. And together, let's get started on the journey of helping people to live a limitless life and bring some balance in this society, because I could see today there is so much of work that needs to be done. So I'm inviting you as to be a part of my army of diva mentors, and let's create some change in this particular society while we bring freedom for ourselves, the financial freedom for ourselves, right? So let me know if you wanted any specific topic to be addressed right now, or any specific challenge that you're facing. I would be more happy to address that in my coming live session. And just imagine, write in your goal note or write in your journal today, like, what's your first income goal that you wanted to achieve? Because we just have the new year coming across the corner. So just and address the long waiting thrive that you have for yourself, the financial independence for yourself. What would be the first financial goal number that you wanted to hit for yourself? And it's like a declaration that you do to the universe. The moment you set goal, you have taken your first step by making it real. And you know what, the second step, just come and attend my free webinar. I will tell you on how you can literally walk through the journey of becoming a life coach and make that financial freedom possible. Okay, so before I just wanted to leave this particular session, I just wanted to literally tell you, please ensure that you start taking action on whatever that I was saying. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and drop that in the comment box below, and I'm eagerly waiting to address every one of your questions. Okay, so thank you so much. It's been amazing to come here live, meet you people, and talk a little bit of value to you. And take care. Bye bye.